If you max out credit cards, it will absolutely kill your credit score.
Today we're going to talk about 5 common credit card mistakes to avoid as a beginner. Mistake number 1, applying for too many cards. Did you know Chase has implemented a 5 and 24 rule? What that means is you can only apply for 5 new accounts within 24 months.
Right, and that's a big mistake. Like usually once we get approved for something, we just want to get more. And applying for cards can actually hurt you in the beginning. Pick the bank that you want to have a relationship with. Usually it's where you deposit your check. Choose that bank and look, you maybe can get 2 or 3 credit cards from the same bank that you already bank with.
And Marvin, nowadays, it's so great to build a relationship. That's what banking is all about right now. They'll open the door for you.
And if you can't get approved for a credit card, always remember, apply for a secured card.
Let's jump right into mistake number 2. Applying for too many store cards and not enough bank cards. When we say bank cards, we mean Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
Right. Gloria and I got a personal story with this. One time she wanted me to apply for Victoria's Secrets. I was like, Gloria, I'm not doing that. You're only going to get $200. If I apply for a Chase card or American Express, I'm probably going to get $5,000.
Ladies, you know how they have these amazing offers at the store, and they'll give you all of these amazing points or different free gifts if you apply for a store card. Just be a little bit careful of that.
Yeah, think about the cards that you may get 0% on.
Or think about cards that you're going to get a balance transfer on. You can take that card, you can transfer your balance on your high interest rate cards, and boom, it works for you.
So avoid applying for too many store cards. Make sure you stick around to the end because mistake number 5 trips up a lot of people, even experienced credit card holders.
Mistake number 3. Make sure you check your credit and check your inquiries out before you go to apply for a card.
A lot of people don't look at their credit. And look, there's a link in the description below. If you have trouble with your credit, we have a program where you can fix your credit with AI. Remember, check your credit before you apply for a card because it may be a mistake on your credit. You may have a negative item you didn't know about, so you can avoid a denial.
Having too many inquiries is one of the most common reasons for a denial. So like Marvin stated, it's important to check your credit.
You're probably asking, how many inquiries is too many inquiries? More than 2 inquiries in the last 6 months can sometimes get you denied for your current application. So make sure if you haven't done it, delete inquiries that you haven't got approved for, which means companies that denied you, you didn't get the account, please dispute those and get those off of your credit.
Also, make sure you do your research of where you're going to apply because nowadays there's a lot of places out there that you can actually get a pre-approval before you actually get the hard inquiry. Mistake number 4, don't max out your credit card. Amount owed is 30% of your credit score and it can really cause your score to take a dip, or it can also cause you denials down the line.
Exactly. If you have a $5,000 credit limit, don't max it out at $4,000 on the balance. Make sure you keep these balances below 30%. Usually 10 to 30% is a great range to keep your balance. And make sure if you're buying something big, check on an installment loan. If you max out credit cards, it will absolutely kill your credit score.
A lot of times, Marvin, I found that our students have one credit card that they absolutely love. So with that one credit card, they tend to spend more on that credit card, and we recommend that you don't do that. Spread your spending out over several of your cards.
That's right. When you go out, just plan your spending. If you're going to dinner, use a card that gives you cash rewards on going out to dinner. If you're going out grocery shopping, use a card that gives you rewards on shopping. And if you're getting ready to travel, use a travel rewards card. And if you guys like this information, make sure you subscribe and like the video.
Mistake number 5, make sure you pay your balance down before the close date. This is majorly important.
Most people like to pay their cards down by the due date, which is good, no problem. But 5 to 7 days after that, you may have what's called the closing date. That's when the credit card reports to the credit bureau.
And paying your balance down, this ensures that it's going to report correctly on your credit bureau. When we talk about the close date and then we talk about the due date, so you have a close date, that's the date that it's uploaded to the credit bureau. So you want to make sure that you pay your card down before that date.
We've taught a lot of our students just this mistake alone, and it improved their credit score 30 or 40 points.
We had students in our program and we did a credit analysis, and they said, Gloria, Marvin, I always pay my credit card on time. And then what they do is they charge it back up before the close date. It looks like you never paid that balance down, when actuality you did. But the credit bureaus don't know that because you charged it up before the actual amount.
So make sure you not only know your due date, but make sure you learn what your close date is on every credit card that you have. All right, check out the next video that's coming up. I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.